Hi everyone! Today I want to show you my next struggles in this world. I have a lot of plans for this episode, and it's probably going to take some time, so let's start getting ready. First of all, let's collect some materials that we'll definitely use for the future tools. In fact, I can start feeding the cows now, because I will probably need a lot of leathers. Feeding the sheep is also a good idea, but it's not really important right now. Then, we need a lot of wood for today's buildings. So let's plant a few spruce trees, and then let's go cut some oak and birch trees. On the occasion of my tree felling, I will also prepare the area for a big town, which you have probably already seen on the thumbnail of this video. My plan for this town is trivial. I want to add some important and unique buildings and fill the rest of the area with small common houses and huts. Right now it's time for a quick sleep, getting rid of the skeleton and starting another collection of materials. And I don't think there is enough materials for every buildings, but hey, we can always collect more. Before I even start a big town build, I need food, so I will take care of the countryside first. I need to make a few paths, mark the place for the farmlands, and at the very end, it might as well prepare the fields and sow all possible seeds. It would also be nice to add some decorations to this place, to make it look even better. I think that a few simple windmills will fit perfectly here, and it will add a rural mood. I believe I should add some decorations to this. And I may add that my windmill is ready. And here it is. The first windmill in this world is made, but honestly, something about it doesn't suit me. I will back in a while and maybe things will change. In the meantime, I decided to build two more of the same windmills to fill some area. Although in the last one I added a small change. Namely, I shortened the length of the windmill by one block. In my opinion, it was a good decision, because now the windmill looks much better. At this point, I should fix some rest of the windmills, so there is nothing to complain about, just get on with it. And if you have any ideas for the future episode, feel free to write them in the comments below. When I made my little windmills, I had an idea to add some carts that will transport wheat and flour between the fields, the windmills and the future warehouse. I don't know why, but I really like building cars. It gives me a great satisfaction, and there is no deny that they always look great and add a lot of immersion to the world. It will be a good idea to take care of the fields, because everything is being built around. And what is the most important is still standing still. I probably won't be using this field for a get foods anytime soon, but it's also a very nice decoration. Maybe I may expand the fields even more in the next episode. Now the fields are done and the rural part is ready. It's time to start building the big town, but first I have to level the whole area. The area is ready, and all that's left to do is starting construction. I think it's a good idea to create a palisade first, which will define the area of the town and stop uninvited guests. I decided to build 3 palisades, and by the way, it looks incredibly good. The only downside is that I have to spend a lot of wood to create palisades. And as you can see, I have practically run out of wood for construction, and I haven't even started building a single house yet. So now I need to focus on gathering more materials, and once that's done, let's move on to the town planning. First, let's building a marketplace with stalls. and supplies for sale. As you know, the marketplace is very important, because thanks to it, we will be able to buy and sell the materials we need. Though in this game it's not possible, which is a pity. After adding some details and decoration, to be honest, I really like this place. Moving on, we have a space here, where I plan to add 3 cottages and 1 simple stable. So let's see how it turned out. I think the most annoying thing of all is the constant shortage of materials, so I need to plant more trees, to have more wood, and then I can continue building more houses, this time in the upper part of the town. At first I focus on building ordinary common houses for residents, which are very similar, with only a few unique details that make them different. In the meantime, I was sowing seeds for new fields and breeding animals, so that everything would go faster in the future. Coming back to building houses, I'm not focusing on a lot of details and decoration at the moment, because I thought it would be a better decision to build the shape and default look initially, and then add details when I get a chance to see the whole town. I must say here that I haven't come up with a name for this village yet, so if you have any suggestions, write boldly and I will choose the most interesting name for me. And in the next episode I will do some official opening of the town. And in addition, you can also propose colors for a flag for this village. Now that I have done all the common houses, it's time to make some special and unique buildings for this town. In this place I want a granary for my future food harvest. I also want this building to stand out from the other, so I need to collect some sand, which I will turn to sandstone and then to smooth sandstone. And the combination of this block with wooden logs looks awesome in my opinion. The building is ready, and I will add details and decoration to it later. Also, let me know if you want me to build the interior outside the episode, or maybe build it on the next episode. Another very important building will be a tavern, where, of course, while building it, I must have run out of materials. I had to take another break to collect them. It's time for a little springboard from building houses, so let's create a path between our buildings. After adding a few decoration, the road looks much better, and this is just the beginning of what will be created here. Next is the blacksmith, a very simple and small house with external forge. Next, I want to add some animal pens in the middle of the village, to add some life to this place, because as long as no one is here, this place feels empty. Or maybe that's a good thing, no one bothers me while I'm building. Now let's bring in some animals, and apart from that I don't think there is enough green color here. So I decided to build some custom trees in different places, which definitely improve the overall look. Just gather a few more materials and I can try to build a big tree. Unfortunately, as I look now, it didn't turn out better for me. I will probably improve it in the near future and show you how it turned out. I don't think I will ever collect the right amount of the materials, so I don't know which time I'm going back to collect them. Honestly, I'm tired of it. As you can see, I also decided to add a lot of decoration and details around town. And now the town looks majestic. I just want to stay here for a while and rest, but I don't have time for that. Time is running out and I need enchants for my tools. Therefore, this is the perfect time to create a watchtower that will also perform the tasks of the enchanting tower. I must admit that I have quite nice views of my developing areas and nature around me. The tower is practically ready, now it just needs to do the interior. So I collect sugar canes to turn into paper, then later to make books. I collect obsidian, probably you know for what. By the way, 100 days spent in this world have just passed. I create the rest of the necessary things and construct the interior of the tower, or at least the ground floor. The time has come to speed up my work. Honestly, I should have done it much sooner. At least I have a near perfect pickaxe. I just need a mending. By the way, this area looks bad here. It's time to change it. And there you go, better right now. Let's create a portal out of the town and let me know if you have any ideas how I could decorate this portal. Everything looks interesting, but I will come back here later. I'm not ready to risk it yet. So, can someone tell me what just happened here? The question is, how do I get back to the base? Anyway, it was weird, but enough of that. More buildings need to be built. Here I want to make a simple stable for my horses. Right now it looks pretty average. And if so, something more to add? Okay, much better, and I like that. Let's move on. In addition, I need to make a warehouse, but I have a great plan for it. It will be built in the style of a small castle. Not only will it look nice, store materials, but in the worst case it can also be used as a defensive place. And so it needs much more materials than I expect. It worked. The warehouse is ready. I'm proud of myself. Let me know what do you think about this building. Anyway, I have to do one more simple construction and I can say that's all. As you can see, the whole town is finished and looks brilliant. I never asked for this, but it will be great if you rate this material, because it really took me quite a long time to prepare it. And that's what the whole thing looks like. What do you think the next project will be? A big castle? I even already have a place to build it. Okay, stay safe and take care. And big thanks for every patrons and memberships on my channel.